What's good with the YouTube, man? Welcome back to the channel. You heard me? We motherfucking lit. We really is lit though, you heard me? Man, we back in this bitch, man. I'm trying to get way more consistent, man. I'm trying to get way more consistent. I just be so goddamn lazy. I be so tired from tattooing, man. Like, for real. I just realized I never did a Q&A for y'all. Never. Like, y'all don't really know nothing about me. I never did nothing. If somebody asked me to do one a while ago, but I never did it. Never got around to doing it, so I'm gonna go ahead and do it. And anything I don't answer this bitch or y'all want to ask me, man, hit me up on that gram, ask me this shit, man. I'll make another one, you heard me? I don't, yeah, it's up with me. I ain't like them other people bullshit. I'm trying, yeah, it's up with me, man. It's up with me. But let's get it poppin', man. Shit, first thing, I guess I'll start off with the first thing, like, what is my name? My real name is that. I really ain't telling y'all my government name, you heard me? I really ain't. Y'all have to find that out on y'all own. Everybody call me Put. I've been called Put since as long as I fucking can remember. Like, I've been getting called this since I was a baby. Like, since I've been getting called this so long. If I try to think back when I got the name, I'm gonna get to losing memory because my memory don't go back that far. So it's like, you know, it's my name. Don't wear it. I always stuck with me. I fuck with it. Where did my Instagram name come from? You know, I didn't create that. A lot of people think I just created it. It was I did that. Nah. I'm gonna keep it gangster with you. I had a homegirl in high school, you heard me? She was calling me that. She was really calling me Lil Put, and she would spell it just like I spelled it. So shit, when Instagram came out, my Instagram name was, I think it was Put Badass. But then she started calling me that, and I'm like, changing my shit. So I changed it to that, and I just kept it. I made another page and everything, still kept the name. You know, it was underscore Lil Put, but then I made another page, I just took the underscore off and just put Lil Put. But you know, yeah, that's how I got my Instagram name. Really come to think about it, and it's stuck. Like, I even tried to change my shit a few times. Like, I tried to change it last year, I think. I wasn't really feeling it. You heard me? I wasn't really feeling it. I had people hitting me up like, who the fuck is this talking to me? Through that shit crazy, but I wasn't feeling it. Oh, Q&A is so boring, man. Especially when you ain't already got the questions. Where I'm from. Honestly, originally, I wasn't born in Baton Rouge. I ain't moved to Baton Rouge till I was about 3-4 years old. I'm from this bitch though, cause I was shit. But when I moved here, I was still like damn near a baby, like still a kid. Like, I don't even think I was in fucking kindergarten yet. I moved down here. I don't know. I was originally born in like. Y'all probably never heard of this shit, so I'm just gonna say I was born like on the outskirts of Baton Rouge, you wanna say it. About a good hour away from DR, born from here. My mama originally from Dallas. She moved down here before we was even born, you heard me. I got a little boy, that nigga 4 years old, had him in 2017. I got a nephew who was born 3 months after my little boy. Them little niggas there. Them little niggas the best of friends. As bad as they want to be and grown as they want to be. I went to high school. I went to high school at Capitol High, you know, big C, red and gold, you know, the dumbest high school ever. It's sick as, you know, I ain't fucking with red and gold. I ain't fucking with big C. The original big C though. I ain't talking about that friendship Capitol High. I went to the original Capitol Senior High. Stop playing. The last class of it, you heard me? Last class of it. But I went to 2 high schools actually. I went to Capitol my freshman year, and like our football coach was leaving, you heard me? So like my 10th grade, like really like my 10th grade, at the end of my freshman year, like that second semester after football season, I transferred out. I went to Stroma. But this was when the Stroma was jumping. They still had like, they had like 1,000-some people that bitch, you know, that bitch it was jumping. But their football team was so fucking shits, man. Like, so when we found out Capitol was gonna have another coach, everybody that transferred pretty much came back. But we was all in L, had to sit out a year, yada, shit like that. So yeah, I went to 2 high schools. I ended up graduating Capitol. I stayed at that bitch. I ain't leaving no more. And I went to the sickest middle school. I went to Prescott all 3 of my years, 6th grade to 8th grade, sickest middle school ever. Yeah, pressure. Everybody went to Prescott. You know, if a nigga been in BR and they wrong, you heard me, anywhere between the ages of motherfucking 23 to 30 or 23 and older, really, they didn't went to Prescott, and they from this bitch, man. Real talk, Prescott was the sickest, man. I went to elementary school. I went to a few elementary schools. I went to a lot of them. That's really how I know a lot of people though. I went to a lot of elementary schools. I went to Westminster. I went to Park Forest, and then I went to Brookstown Elementary. Park Forest Elementary, I met a lot of people. I don't really remember too many people at Westminster. But Park Forest, I was at that bitch a long time. I was at that bitch from I was at Park Forest from 2nd grade to 5th grade. And I left the end of 5th grade and went to Brookstown. I met a lot of people at Park Forest. Some people I don't even be remembering. They be hitting me up remembering me. I don't even be remembering everybody. My memories would be so foggy until I actually, you bring that memory back or actually seem you look familiar as a bitch, type shit like that. But yeah, though, another reason I know a lot of people, I grew up playing break football. I grew up playing break sports, period. Yeah, football, basketball, baseball. I play everything but track. I ain't like running. I go to the track practice, but I ain't running. I ain't doing it. You heard me, man? So, when I played Little League, I met a lot of people, because people how you know this dude, how you know that dude, how you know him. Man, we play, they played ball anytime between, I'm gonna say 2008 and before. And I done ran across you in Little League, cause shit, I was playing Little League since 2003, 2004. That was when I first started playing Little League. 2003, 2004, that's when I first started playing. So shit, if you were playing ball between them years, man, I'm telling you, I ran across you, I probably know you and all that shit. Probably talk shit, got cool, met each other in high school type shit, I'm pretty sure y'all wanna know, when I started drawing, how I learned how to draw, all that, For your information, nobody taught me shit. And how I learned is on some, random out the blue shit, honestly. The first time I can go back and ever really remember, drawing something, picking up a pencil and really drawing something. My auntie had drew some, she was just fuck around, she had drew something that had to hang on her little, people used to have shit hanging on they mirror in their bedroom. She had drew something that had right there, so I looked at it when I'm bored as a motherfucker, man. I ain't had shit to do. She got a pencil and paper on her dresser, and I'm looking at that picture, and I just looked at it, and I drew my own. Man, I went so crazy in that motherfucker, she took hers down, balled it up, put mine up there, and put her name on it like she did it. That shit was crazy, bro. But that was I had to be 5'6", 5'6", probably 7. Probably 5, 6, or 7. I don't know. I really don't know how old I was when I first ever started drawing. I was around that age, 5, 6, 7 years old. I was around one of them ages, so I started off young as a bitch. And come to find out, on my mama's side, they got a lot of artists on my mama's side. I got a lot of cousins and uncles I never met. And she said them niggas draw their ass off all day, draw their ass off good as a bitch. Something like that. Probably where I got that shit from. I don't know. Cause I just picked it up. It was just something I saw her do, copied it, and that bitch was raw. And I just kept going from there. I started drawing kind of shit. I started off, you could ask niggas you could ask people that I really went to school with. I used to sit in class and draw football players, draw cartoons, draw any kind of anime cartoon came on. Anybody that was in a newspaper, in a sports page, I drew them. I used to get the Sports Illustrated magazines, or look in the back of them bitches and draw the pictures that other people had already drew. They send their drawings to get in Sports Illustrated. I'm redrawing them better just because I wanted to get my shit in Sports Illustrated one day. And I never did though. I never really tried though. I don't know if they still make Sports Illustrated like that. But I know I used to go in the back of the book, see their drawings, and I'd copy, make my shit better. They got to the point where I started being able to just draw off top of my head. I was just drawing players from my team, my little league team, just drawing this and shit like that, playing ball. Man, I used to draw a lot of stuff, bro. I got so lazy, I hate it. I used to draw real sceneries. If I draw a football player, I'm gonna draw somebody running to the end zone, somebody behind him missing tackle, his teammates back there. I'm gonna draw this crowd, the field. I'm gonna go crazy, bro. I'm gonna color it and everything, but it's just, the older you get, man, the more you man, you get lazy. But the older I get, the better I got. Cause I remember one time in middle school, I had people trying to teach me. People trying to tell me to teach them to draw. Man, I would charge people a quarter a fucking day. I swear to God, man, a quarter a day to teach them how to draw. And I really I didn't even know what the fuck I was teaching. I didn't know how to teach nobody. I just knew, watch me, watch what I do. Boom, quarter a day. I was running that shit up quarter a day. That shit was funny, bro. And then, like I said, the older I got, the better I got. The more I found out how to do shit easy, the more I found out how to really do shit. I started, once I got to high school, and I started actually getting good action shots myself in football, I started doing that shit. You heard me? I started drawing myself. I draw somebody else and make them myself. I do man, I just started going crazy drawing. I had a whole binder full of shit, like full of like. I had a binder with so many drawings in that bitch from like years and years and years and years and years. I kept going. I got better and better and better. And honestly, I got in one drawing class my whole life, and that wasn't until I got in like 8th grade, 9th grade. I think I was in 8th grade. My mom had took me to a drawing class that the lady was doing. I'm glad she brought me there though, because the lady really, she taught me like the techniques and the knowledge of drawing and art and shit like that, and like versus just on the top of my head what I see. So now I know, like, instead of just, I said I got a cone sitting up there with a shadow behind it, instead of just sitting up there drawing that cone and draw that shadow behind it, she taught me to see farther than that shit. She taught me to see like the detail in that cone, the detail in that shadow, the detail of the scenery around you, like add all that in to make that picture look that much more real and appealing. And then, I don't know what that lady is, she was old as hell that when she would teach me that shit, so if she passed on, man, rest in peace. If not, man, I wish I could see and tell you how you doing and show you where I came so far. But I didn't stay in the class long though. The lady she was about to teach me all type of shit. She was about to teach me how to paint. She was about to teach me all type of shit. I didn't stay in that bit long. Like I said, I was in like 8th grade. So when I got 9th grade, I ain't want to do that shit no more. When did I start tattooing? Hey, when you start tattooing, man? Like how long you been since you started tattooing? What made you want to start tattooing? You know, I got you guys. I got you. Okay. What made me start tattooing? Yeah, I did like a little interview here. But real talk, what made me start tattooing? I used to always draw my patterns in class since middle school, really. I used to always draw my patterns. I draw myself. And this is my thing. I used to always draw myself like I'm going to get this tattoo. Or I draw some shit up, draw my name or something up. Like, I'm going to draw this tattoo. Or I draw myself with like 2 goals type shit. I draw myself with a whole grill. I swear to God, I'm like, I'm going to get this tattoo. But I used to draw myself with tattoos in the face just to see how I look with them bitches. Like real shit. I used to take an ID picture, my school ID picture. I used to draw that bitch. Then draw some tattoos on my face just see how I look, because it looked just like me. So I used to always watch like Ink Master and shit, tattoo shows, not thinking that that was something I wanted to do, but it was also something like that was in the back of my hand, my back of my mind, like I do it, I do how I want to do it. But I thought you had to be like a certain age or get to a certain level before you do it. So I'm in 10th grade at this point, and I'm like, man, I'm drawing my pattern, clean my pattern, like, man, you need to start doing tests. I'm like, you gotta be older and have lights. We'll do that. Like, shit, no, you can order this stuff and you can start right now. Like, you just do them, bitch. You good enough, you can draw them, bitch. You can be raw. So, boom, they bug my head up, bug my head up. I go home, I'm like, Mom, I don't want to do tattoos and order me a kit. Boom, my daddy put it together, order me a kit came in. When the kit came in, I didn't really know what to do. So, first thing I stupid ass did was tattoo myself. You heard me? Hey, everybody do it. You know, I got covered tattoo myself. A lot of them fixed up and covered up now. Some of them stood up, but you know, it's the experience, you heard me? I tattooed in my room. I sit in my room and watch TV and tattoo myself. I tattooed my brother, I tattooed my cousin, man. I fucked them up. I fucked a lot of people up when I first started. But like when you first started out, and especially back then, I started in like 2011. So back then, it wasn't nobody like really tattooing outside of a house, like on some like just starting out shit. But me, my partner, it was really just me and my partner, you heard me? And then like I said, like a year later, like 2 more niggas hit the scene, but before it was just me and my partner. And he was raw, you heard me? He came out the ground running, you heard me? Because he really knew how to draw better than me, and he had been already like had people he knew that was like actual tattoo artists that, you know, was like putting them on game and shit. I was learning the game raw for a little while until I met that nigga. I ain't gonna lie, I was learning the game as I went. I was fucking people up, I would get myself better too at the same time. I ain't even know what the fuck I was doing, you heard me? So, you know, I had like one side of people, you know, boosting me, motivating me on my side, but I also had a whole lot of people against me, versus like on some shit like, oh, you garbage, you can't tattoo, you ain't gonna be this, you need to stop. Be like, oh, I do tattoos, like just, you know, just joking, like basically just joking, you know, because the nigga wasn't really all that good, them bitches just joking, hating, y'all on my dead cousin. If I not all of them, I didn't tattoo about majority of them people that didn't talk that shit when I first started. Oh, I never let you man, I didn't tattoo buku shit on them people. But yeah, man, that's how I started. My partners, you know, just boost me in class, you know, do that shit, yada yada. That's why I salute them niggas to this day. Them really my dogs, like my bros for life, I swear to God. And I still talk to all them niggas to the day, and I still show them niggas love to the day. Like nothing. It really ain't nothing I wouldn't do for them niggas. It's really only 2 niggas, man. Ain't really nothing I wouldn't do for them 2 niggas. Like, you know, we don't talk on a daily basis. There really ain't too much I really wouldn't like really do for them niggas, man, cause them niggas really changed my life. Like they wouldn't put that in my head, I wouldn't be it today. And I really appreciate y'all niggas for real. Y'all know who y'all is. I really appreciate y'all niggas for real, man, cause if y'all wanna put that idea in my head, man, I don't know what the fuck I'll be, what the fuck I'll be doing, man. I ain't gonna lie, I really don't know, cause before they said that shit, like I say, tattooing was in my head. It just wasn't really like recollecting, like, let's do the shit. Once they said it, it's like, I'm about to do this shit, cause like I already had the idea, but now I know like you can do it without, you know, whoop the wire and shit like that. Appreciate y'all niggas, man. I salute y'all niggas. Real ass niggas, man, my dogs. For real. And one of them, like, really both of them, I've been on both of them since little, that's crazy. But one of them, we went to school together, so it's like we really being cool, like we really been knowing each other. But what made me want to stick with this shit though, at the time, I just really loved art, so it was like I wanted to really see myself get better and eventually start doing like amazing, realistic pieces. So that drove me to keep going. And then like money, you know, of course, money gonna keep drive me to keep going. And like, I like the shoes, bro. I like the shoes a lot. And my mama really had stopped, like I wouldn't say stop taking care of a nigga, but once I started taking, I guess she was like, I'm at that point where like I can fend for myself. So I started really pretty much like, you know, being like, not really being on my own, but like taking care of myself for the most part, like buying my own clothes, buying my own shoes, paying for my own, you know, stuff at school. Like I started getting a little money, but I wouldn't get too, you know, bullshit money every now and then. But I also, like when I met my partner that tat, the nigga basically just put me on so much game and showing me so much shit that I never saw, and I was asking people and they wouldn't show me. You know, and it really opened my eyes, and I started making more money and started getting way better and started meeting more people, and I just realized how many connects you can get with the shit. So that's what keep me going with it. That's why I'm doing it. Like, that's what keep me going and all this shit like that. And right now I'm at a point like I really don't want to do it no more. I don't want to tattoo no more. I don't got the love for it I used to have for it. And like, I feel like where I'm at in life with it, I can always fall back on it, but at the same time, I need to move forward from it and like take where it brought me and go farther with it and do what I'm trying to do next, which is, you know, YouTube. Fuck with y'all niggas, you heard me, gang shit. We in this bitch. But yeah, man, that's pretty much why, like, you know, I started tatting. That's how I started tatting. So I started tatting in 2011. It's 2021. Y'all do the math. Stop playing out here like I'm one of you little boy tattooers and just started, man. I want to put some respect on my name for real. But what's another question? What is like being a father? That's what I can think of right now. That shit fun as a bitch. I don't see how niggas don't take care of their kids. Yeah, I know they get bad at certain times. They be like, oh, I just want my head you type, ooh. But it's just a whole experience watching them little niggas grow, because you gotta think about it. Everything they doing when they little, that you did when you were little. Like, you done did that shit. And some shit gonna do like, damn, I remember doing this. Or, damn, I ain't say, Mom, I'm sorry if I did this, man. I'm so sorry. I know I'm so sorry. They really gonna make you go apologize to your parent, man. It's like I don't know. It's like watching another you grow up. Cause like when the shit they do gonna start bringing memories to you. Like, damn, I remember I did that before. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Like, you know, that shit fun. I don't see how niggas don't take care of their kids in their kids' life. Like, little niggas will give you a headache, but at the same time they'll be more fun than, like, that headache will be for a little quick second, but they'll be more fun for a longer period of time. Like my little boy, he just started to play the game. This dude won't play Grand Theft Auto and shit all day, and he be like, bro, like, look at this little dude. He driving the car, he know where to go. That shit be funny, bro. But being a father, great, bro. I love it. I love my little boy, man. It's just fun as a bitch. Like, it's one of them things, like no matter what happened in life, that little nigga gonna always be my little nigga. Like, it's always be my right hand, my best friend, bro. Cause I don't know, I love that little nigga, bro. I just love it. Like, especially cause I was in his life when he was a baby, like newborn. Like, I really used to really I've been taking care of the nigga. Like, you know, yeah, like, it's my little dog. Like I say, I don't see how dudes don't take care of their kids. If you don't take care of your kid, I really don't like being around you. I ain't about to fool with you, because that means if you don't take care of your kids, you don't give a fuck about shit. You don't give a fuck about your own seed. Like, that's you made that. You don't give a fuck about that. That's like saying you don't give a fuck about half of your life. What the fuck, baby, you want to do YouTube? Shit, man, maybe you want to do YouTube. I ain't gonna cap to y'all, man. Like, I've been on people who did it, but I never really knew how much. Like, I'm like, fuck, man, just putting videos up there, but, like, they get paid for shit, and I found out they get paid. I'm like, probably ain't too much of nothing. Man, I got actual partners I used to hang with on a fucking daily, man. They up on YouTube. I'm like, when I start hearing like how much money you make, and how much them niggas making, and I started seeing a new car they driving shit. Then I started watching YouTubers, and I'm, man, like, the shit I'm seeing from, like, how they living off YouTube just had me like, man, I don't want to do this shit. I gotta fuck with this. I get this a lot too. They like, you don't be nervous on camera. Hell yeah, I be nervous on camera, but over time, like, when you get to talk to that camera, you know, or you get to doing this shit a little minute, you get used to it. Like, some people like, nah, I ain't nervous on camera, and then you put that bitch on them, they don't know what the hell to say. Cause it's really different. I'm telling you, bro, it's different when that camera on your face versus you behind that bitch. Cause you feel like a million people watching you. Like, you don't want to fuck up. And you're gonna get used to, you heard me? That's just something you're gonna get motherfucking used to. Like my first video, like my very first YouTube video, man, I was so fucking high, bro. I was so faded. Like, I was loaded. I was lit, bro. It took me 3 hours to make that video because I had to get drunk and I had to get high as hell. I literally had to drink like a whole bottle. Like, I had a fifth of what that stuff called Capriccio. I killed that. Drunk a quarter bottle of a fifth of Hennessy, and I smoked 2 big ass blunts just to record a video. And I was still nervous after that. Like, go look at the video, you gonna see. I was nervous as hell, man. But see, that was my first video though. The sneak collection is a part 2 coming. Stay on the lookout, you heard me? And I got a whole new lineup. Everything you saw in that last video ain't even gonna be in it. I got a whole new lineup, man. Stop playing. I really do this with that sneaky stuff, man. Stop playing, you heard me? Stop playing. But yeah, man, back to the Q&A, man. YouTube, man, I just pretty much saw them niggas how they were living life and how they really was like just young and just free and living with no worries. They ain't doing their only job is to get up and record their life. Man, that is the fucking life right there, bro. I ain't taking nothing from a YouTube because I'm an upcoming YouTuber. I ain't taking nothing from them. Yeah, they work hard, but this shit like a lot of hard work. You gotta promote, you gotta edit videos, you gotta think of shit to do, you gotta make your content, you know, want to be watchable or whatever. You gotta have some good stuff on there. That's the hard part about it. But the easy part about it, like versus somebody else in another job doing actual hard work, like lifting stuff or working, like actually working, you just got a camera out and you really just showing off your life, or you just josing on it, honestly. And if that's something naturally you do, then it's not going to be considered a job or hard. It's going to be fun. It's going to be something you like doing, which is what I like doing. I do with my partners, you know, we just joke all day. I'm actually getting to the point where I love to be on the camera. Like, somebody put a camera out, I'm in the camera. Like, I love to be on the camera now. I used to hate it, but now I love to be on. I take pictures. I post pictures. Like, you follow me on that ground, you probably see me post more pictures now than you probably ever saw me post. Like, I really like the camera now. It's just fun. I don't know, I be trying to get everybody else on the way, but you know, people don't really be messing with it. They be on some like, yeah, I'm gonna do it with you type stuff, and really ain't really serious about doing it, or they just nervous, or I don't know. I don't know what people excuse be, but that's why I do YouTube. That's why I want to start doing YouTube. That's why I'm gonna keep doing YouTube. And that's another thing. If you're gonna do YouTube, you'll be an upcoming YouTube. You gotta be consistent. All them big time people I've talked to, the same thing. You gotta be consistent. And you gotta be confident in everything you're doing. Go hard as fuck at it. Like, really put your all into every vlog you post. Put your all into that bitch. That's pretty much it, man. Yeah, so y'all got any more questions, man, hit me up in the DM on Instagram, man. You know, that shit right there at the bottom. Follow me on that ground for sure, for sure. Follow me, man. Look, tell your mama, tell your sister, your daddy, your brother. Tell your long lost cousin that you ain't seen in years to go watch my goddamn videos. Matter of fact, if you at the corner store and they got a nigga on his phone, tell him go to YouTube real quick and watch this vlog, you heard me? Watch all them motherfuckers. Just scroll through, you gonna find a lot he like. Just watch them bitches. Tell anybody you know, watch my shit, share my shit, like my shit. You know, support a nigga, man. You see a nigga out there grinding, trying to come up. I'm doing this for y'all, bro. Y'all want me to drop? I need something to drop. Like, you know, I need some people to watch what I drop. So I be sitting up on that ground asking y'all this and that for the vlog. Y'all gotta fuck with me back, man, cause y'all don't fuck with me back. I'm be sitting up there like, damn, man, y'all niggas, y'all ain't the game. So until y'all start showing me that y'all the game, we putting the gang on hold, and I'm the only one in the game, you heard me? I'm the only nigga in the game right now. Y'all ain't in the game. Y'all just my friends from the other side of the fence, you heard me? But that's it for this video, you heard me? So like that button, subscribe to my channel, and real share my shit, man. Tell you people share my shit. I ain't playing with y'all. Let me slap y'all.